Morning, everybody. This is where rubber meets dirt. I am Taylor once again. We are in the Land Rover today. Once again, we have the little munchkin in the back. I'm going to try and attempt to do a trail in reverse. Not physically in reverse. I'm going to the destination first. Left the house late. We're gonna see if we can't get to a fire lookout today. Then we'll be hitting the last trail I just went, the Noonday Wagon Road, except I took the Tundra last time. This time we're gonna do it in the Land Rover. Beautiful reservoir just out here, just outside of Oak Ridge. The water is just glass. Look at that. Not too bad. The sun's poking through. We've got the route here on Onyx. It's just a great app. Off-road trails, on-road trails, property lines, forest fires, dispersed camping, cell phone coverage. You name it, it's on there. Constantly being improved. It's not perfect. What is? I've found that there's some trails on there that no longer exist or are blocked off when it shows access on Onyx. Also, a couple trails that I've hit, the rating is not quite what it should be. So I constantly am going on there, trying to explore new places, update the trail notes as I go. All right, first major turn of the day. Now that we're officially off-road, I'll tell you where we're going. We're going to the Warner Mountain Lookout. I believe it is still a lookout that's in service throughout the summer. This lookout is available for reservation in the late fall through winter / spring season. Quick little trail report. We are on Forest Road 2120. A little washboardy, nothing too crazy. Far coming in from this end, we are Prius approved. Other than that, we are cruising at roughly 25 miles an hour, have been pretty much this whole time. Looks like there's been a lot of thinning operations going on. Anyway, almost there. A couple little hiccups in the road, but again, nothing too crazy. Like we cannot drive up to it. In my eyes, we can at least go walk up there. Let's go check it out. – 15 months, and she just wants to do it herself. She doesn't want me to carry her no more. You hear the dog? Hey there. How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Oh, another beautiful day. All right, well, that was super cool. It was manned. Jake. It's on his last couple days of the season. Didn't feel like intruding on his privacy, so a little chit chat. His dog Leo was fantastic. A little vocal, a little bit scared of the little one, but all is well. Obviously, can't really see much today. Maybe here in a couple hours, but we have other things to attend to, other trails to go down, so on our way. Hey, come in. Let's go. All right, we are back on the move. Warner Mountain Lookout. Available to reserve. Jake, thank you once again. If you ever see this, much appreciated for the little tour and the 20-minute chit chat in the cold weather. We are going back the way we came a little ways. Check out some potential campgrounds for next summer, maybe even the winter if we can still get to them. I didn't even catch this on the drive up. Let's check out the zoom on the iPhone camera. Still traveling down Forest Service roads. Baby in the back has had a few snacks, a couple quick cat naps. But like I said, I'm kind of doing this in reverse. The hard part will be at the end. Down recently. Reservational. Really kind of hard to beat these views. Obviously, on a nice sunny day, you'd be able to see more, but it's nice to still get out. Doesn't matter. Be amongst the trees and the critters and everybody else. You know, sometimes you gotta just park and get out and stretch the legs for a minute. It was funny. As soon as I got out, another LR3 pulled up and chat for a minute. They were just out for a drive as well. We got some signs. Grass Mountain back to Highway 138. I'm gonna go to the Fairview Lookout. Not sure you're gonna see much today, but we're out, stretching the legs, eating the strawberry. Is that yummy? Yeah. And back that way, Noonday Wagon Road, I guess. We'll get back in the car seat and continue on. Here we are, the beginning of this wagon road. This is where the fun begins for us today. Here we go. It's a very narrow trail. And really, we're cruising at like 2 miles an hour right now. I'm just kind of letting the hill descent do its thing, feathering the gas as needed. But this is what this vehicle was bred to do. Yes, I do have my all-terrain tires on. I would not say they are the highest in quality, but I'm prepared in case something happens. This is not Prius approved by any means. One thing I do want to do here, don't need that up anymore. Looks like a pretty steep incline. Wrong turn, possibly. And would you look at that? Dead end. Although, I will say, it crawled up that rocky section with ease. So now back down we go. And the turning radius of these things is just insane. You got a short wheelbase, they turn on a dime, very nimble. I thought the beginning section of this was narrow, and the Tundra, this is by far way too narrow for the Tundra. Tight. Definitely needs some limb risers. Don't care about the paint. I got plans for that too, but first gear, full descent. Low range, obviously. Well, it looks like that's the end of that segment. That was interesting. That was this little technical trail. You just keep her in low and let her go. Do we keep going? It's 4 p.m. I think I'm going to at least do the segment I have not done yet, which I believe is this way. We'll go check this out. It'll meet up towards the end of that first segment that we did in the Tundra. It's getting late in the day. Mom's gonna be screaming at me if we're out too much longer, so she seems to be happy for now, at least. So I'm thinking that line is not really the trail. That's where Onyx will automatically build the route. but it goes around that little loop there. A little wet, which makes things a little slippery. Now you can tell that water probably just rushes down this thing under a good rain. A little off camber. Try to keep the camera as level as possible. Decent little switchback. Very much like the first segment I filmed. Narrow, steep in spots, a little rugged. We got a baby that's ready to get out. See if I can't get us off of this trail here. We're almost to the end. All right, well, as you can hear in the back, we have a very unhappy lady, and we've reached the end of the trail.